Hello, welcome to another Writerly Witterings. Needed that. This one's a bit late, apologies for that. My daughter's been doing exams, and since she's the director, it's held things up. But we've got a very interesting time just now. For those of you that like audio books, the latest one, Blood on the Sand, is now an audio book. So you can go and buy that if you want from dear old Isis Soundings. That's nice always to know. As you know, last year I brought out this book, Rebellion's Message, which was the first of the Bloody Mary series, which is fun because I fancied doing something a bit different, so it's much more of a humorous take on murder, a bit more like a Simon Brett type novel, but set in the reign of Bloody Mary, and it's about this poor devil who just wants to be an ordinary pickpocket and enjoy himself, and unfortunately he's discovered with a dead body beside him and some strange message, Rebellion's message, which leads him into all sorts of danger and trouble and tribulations, and he is a very confused fellow. But the nice thing is, it is now a large print book and a paperback. You've got every option you could possibly want for buying this book now. It's on ebook as well, of course. But the great thing is that as of the 31st of May, there is a new book. The second book starring Black Jack, the second in my Bloody Mary series. And this time, the poor devil has been given a new job. He's now an assassin, an official assassin, working for certain people of nefarious intent within government. And he's, in this book, given a fresh job, which is going to Woodstock, where Princess Elizabeth is being held, and he's instructed he's got to kill a woman there. Not something that poor old Jack is very keen on, mainly because he doesn't like the sight of blood and he's a dreadful coward. But he's had some training and he's taken some money, so he thinks it would be a good idea to go up to Woodstock, take some money, and then he'll be out of London, which, as you discover in the first few pages, is probably a very good idea for him just at this time. Another one, similar to Rebellion's Message, great fun, but it also is a good working crime book, I think. If anybody is available in the UK, on the 21st of June 2017, I've got to say that for all the people who see this video in a couple of years, but on the 21st of June, I'll be going down to Plymouth and giving a talk to launch this book officially. So if anybody is there and would like to go to Plymouth Library, you can hear me talking about the book and hopefully buy a copy for yourself. Now, there's been a lot of comments on the YouTube feed. Jeffrey Gaskins, apologies, wants to have a follow-up video on my writing project, which I will be doing before too long, and various other people are asking for reviews on my special Visconti and on the Otto Pro Mecha and also on my Twisby Eco, which is a lovely little pen, I have to admit. So those are all things which will be coming up in the near future, as well as some reviews on other books. If you didn't see this earlier, well, last year in fact, Motives for Murder came out. I'm a member, well, I'm the on-secretary of the Detection Club. If you don't know what the Detection Club is, look up The Golden Age of Murder by Martin Edwards, and that's a history of the Detection Club from when Agatha Christie, Dorothy Sayers, G.K. Chesterton, Baroness Orczy, all of the big names in detection writing set up this club in the 1930s, and it's still going nice and strong. And the club every now and again breaks out a book, and this one was brought out last November to honour the 80th birthday of Peter Lovesey, a lovely man. And the great reason why I'm mentioning it now is this book is still available. Every year, the Crime Writers Association has a short story prize. The shortlist this year is 7 short stories. Out of the 7 short stories, 4 of them come from this book. So it shows how good the book is, especially since one of the short stories was by a chap called Jecks. There you go. Clearly you've got to buy a copy of it now. And that, I think, is about it for now. I've got a ton of work to do. I am hugely behind with every project I was supposed to be doing this year. That's life. I'll be working through the summer and the winter and everything else to try to catch up again, and hopefully January next year I'll set off being on target with a few things for once. But for now, that's all. Have a good week, have a good year, and I'll speak to you soon, I hope. Take care.